All right, you probably knew you could navigate with a Garmin Adventure watch, and this is a Garmin Fenix 7X Sapphire Solar. But did you know that you can add a reference point and actually navigate that way? Well, let me show you how. The first thing I want to do is I want to show you how to add the reference point, because when I looked at my watch, the reference point was not in the menu. Okay, I'm going to do my best here to show you, but I also want to show you how you get to this information by the button. So you can use the touchscreen if you want, but what I do is I hit this top right button, then it has hike and different things here that I've got. But if you go down to the bottom, see, reference point shows up right here. Now, if the reference point does not show up, you go down to the bottom, you hit these three buttons down here. So you go down to where it says plus. Now you hit that plus and it says add. So now I'm going to hit add. Now you can hit this button up here too. So I hit the screen because mine's a touch screen. And now there's different things you can add to the menu. And reference point was here before, but it's not anymore because I've already added it. So I'm going to get back out here. All right, so I'm going to go to reference point and just going to arrow down. There it is. I'm going to select it. So now it says press start to add reference point, but you can see here there's a compass. All right, so it starts out with that. So if I want to add a reference point, it says add point. So I'm going to select add point. Now there's several things I can do here. There's current location. So this is where I do a lot of videos, but if there's something that you want to add a reference point and maybe I wanted to add this, then I could select current location. Now I'm going to do it. So it set it, and now it's showing some information on the screen. There's 0 feet away. And so now I'm going to get back out of this. I think I need to stop it. So I'm going to hit this top right button. So then it says change point or clear. So I'm going to go to clear and I'm going to hit OK, this top right button. So now it's press start to add reference point again. So I'm going to do that. Add point. Now this time there's point of interest, set bearing, and now I've already got these other trails and things out here that are waypoints, so I could go and navigate to them right now. But instead of that, let's go look at set bearing real quick. Then we'll end up with point of interest. So I'm going to set bearing, and you can see it says northing, westing, it has the yards and a set heading. So then I think you can turn it, and so here you can see the bearing or the heading is changing so that I could set it. So let's go ahead and do it. Say I want to go over there. Devil's Head is out there somewhere in the Rocky Mountains, and so then it says distance and units, and so I can go up and down and then start to save. So I'm going to hit distance and units, and well, there it is. So I would test this a bit more. I haven't used this. I just wanted to show you that you could set bearing. I'm going to stop this, and then I'm going to go down and hit clear, and now I'm going to go set reference point one more time, add point, and this time I'm going to go point of interest. Now here it has cities, food, drink, fuel services, lodging, attractions, and let's just say that I'm out of fuel. So let's go to fuel services, and it says around me. And right here, the closest one to me is the Western Truck Diesels, 5.6 miles away to the northeast, and that's near Castle Rock. Now I'm going to select it. Now it says go or map. I'm going to just show you and then save location and review. I'm going to hit map real quick. So it shows where it is on the map right here. So I'm going to back out of this real quick so I can see where it's at. Now this time I'm going to hit go when I select it because I want you to see how it starts to navigate. So I'm going to hit go, and it says hike, and because I'm actually out here in an open space trail, so it says route calculator error. Now why does it say that? Not sure, but now I can arrow down and look at some different information, time of day, and there's the bearing. Now here's the map. I want to go and I want to navigate to it. It's not showing me the route. I'm not sure why, but this is why you need to test it. Okay, now what I want to do here is I'll start this over. Let's get back out of here. Now I'm going to go back to reference point. Let's try it one more time. Again, always test this stuff before you head out and try to use it for real. Reference point, start, add point, current location, point of interest. Now I'm going to go down to fuel services again, and it's around me. Here's the Western Truck Diesel. I'm going to select it. Let's see what happens if I go to map real quick, because I know it'll show it. Now there's where it's at. It's in Castle Rock. I'm going to hit the top button. A crosshair comes up on it, so I can see where it's at, but it's not letting me navigate. So let's do this again, and let's just say go. It's giving me a route calculation error. So what I want to show you right here is, even though I don't see a line on the ground, and that may be because there's no trail or road right here, but there is a red arrow at the top left. A red arrow is pointing to the northeast. And so if I turn my watch, and I'm going to act like I'm going to navigate, when I turn my watch, that red arrow then moves and it points in the direction of the top part of my watch. So that would get me to the road, and then I'd be able to navigate. So I've zoomed out and my dog ranger has joined me for this part of the video. And now I can see the road and I can see the red arrow at the top left. And again, if I turn this, when it points to the top of my watch, I know I'm going in the right direction. So if I am going the wrong way, then that red arrow will then point to my right. So it's about 90 degrees to my right. It will help me navigate to that location. Well, that's the basics of the route, and then how you can navigate by different waypoints you put down or points of interest. Just make sure you test it before you need to use this, because as I was showing you right here, there was an error in navigating. And again, I think it's because I'm not near a road. There is an issue, but again, test your device before you head out. Well, thanks for joining me here on Outdoor Emergency Tech. I'll see you back out here in Colorado in the next video.